You've seen him on HGTV. You've seen him on Oprah Winfrey's Oxygen Network. And now he's here with us. Let's give a loud Maryville College welcome to real estate agent with LeConte Realty, National Speakers Association member, and Neon Entertainment touring artist, Lane Shuler.
I awoke at 5 a.m. sharp on August 27th, 2003. In an instant, I went from REM sleep to the sweetest dream. I was freedom in human form, lemon yellow geostorm, 4 cylinders thrashing and kicking into a new horizon. I still remember the brown of the bricks and the sound of the kids and the unforgettable sense of 200-year-old buildings. It smelled like fossilized knowledge. It smelled like this must be college. And one by one, the parents left, all of us, to take on our futures. Here, where Chilhowie's lofty mountains start their ascents. This one is hotter than Anderson Hall on September 6th. It is harder than Sean Hayes hits, Pepe Fernandez kicks, or the Maryville Six. It is harder than Dan Roop's rhymes and Al Green's grits. It is the story of us, of our 4 years, a tapestry of humans that let their heart beat here. For some of us, college was never about the next step, right? The career for more money. It wasn't about learning how to save a life. It was learning what that life was for. It wasn't about learning to earn a dollar by working. It was about learning to earn a living by living. And I emptied my veins onto that page, and I emptied that page onto a stage, and that is the power of art, poetry, music. They are not necessities of existence. They are what existence is. These grounds are a song we all know the words to, and you can hear us singing along to them in the brief moments of pause, of effect and cause, of applause, in times of laughter after loss. A song of life's smiles and tears. Smiles. Like driving to Ohio to see the basketball team's first ever Elite Eight. It's seeing Randy Lambert coach for 38 straight. It's watching the football team win 3 championships over 4 years. But it isn't just sports. There is so much more here. It's midnight road trip to Charleston 2006, or the way that she looked at you across the table sitting at Isaac's. It's going to the chapel just to meet Jesus. It is the last keystrokes of that senior thesis. But it's also the tears. It's students and faculty of Maryville College. We come to you with heavy hearts today to let you know that last night at 10:43 p.m., one of our best and brightest students passed away. Please do not hesitate to visit us in the counseling center in Bartlett Hall if you need someone to talk to. Or the vibration of cell phone light cutting like jet black night, like a white hot knife. And when you swipe right, you hear him. Son, we talked to the doctor today. We don't think your mother has much time left. We need you to come back to California. And there you are, heart dropping into mine shaft, stuck between a million miles from home and a home you barely know, but you are not alone. No man is an island when this house is his to hold. You have 1,100 shoulders to cry on, 2,200 hands to hold on to, 1,100 humans that will not let you disappear. You can let your heart break here. We don't have a community, we have unity, and unity only comes from tragedy, and tragedy only comes from heartbreak. And if you didn't have your heart broken in college, you didn't do it right. College is about tearing yourself and rebuilding you so you may be reborn. Cole Piper, tear me down and rebuild me, but don't let me forget where I am from. When our 4 years are gone and our song has been sung, I remind you, it does not mean that we are done. It only means we are one generation of voices in unison, as if Harry Harder himself hung every single note, constructed every composition, and conducted every single chord. I am rebuilt, reborn, modern day Ken Takahashi. Don't believe me? Watch me. There is nothing you can do to stop me. No river too wide, no mountain challenge too tough to get through. When you are this noble, this grand, this true, when you are 6 black girls with a dream of a college education in a nation that didn't think you had the right to, when you become the first 6 to graduate at the first college in the state to desegregate, when you are 10:43 p.m. Pearson Hall, perfect strangers complaining about the food that today we are kind of desperate to go back for, strangers that we were desperate to sit down with one more time. And we will not sit down with them again. We cannot go back. But we don't have to. Those 4 years were never about those 4 years. They were about that and the eternity after. August 27th, 2003 came slower than one of Tom Bogart's speeches. And May 20th, 2008 came faster than the deadline of that senior thesis. But the eternity after is happening faster than you can react to it. You try to stop and hear the music and dance to it, but you can't do it. All you can do is try to appreciate every memory and every mile. Taking that girl that you first locked eyes with at Isaac's down the aisle, and that same girl gives you a son, and that son gives you a smile, and it may take a while. But we will learn that the memories last forever. They don't fade, they just change shape. And when they change shape, they shape us. On my darkest days, when I know not what to do, when I'm on my hands and knees screaming, Father, get me through. When life's unforgiving pace tears the soil from my truth, I look at my map and all my roads lead back to you. From the happiness I've had to the hurt that I've been through, I'm always coming back home to you. I'm always coming back home to the orange and garnet. Forever to thee. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, my name is Wayne Kramer. I'm a former chairman of the board of Maryville College. I am currently the co-chair of the Bicentennial Committee, and Lane just performed made a fabulous performance tonight at our Bicentennial event, and he was great. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Angie Harris. I'm the Director of Alumni Affairs at Maryville College. Lane was the show tonight. He pumped everybody up, and I still can't believe that he's not an alumnus of Maryville College because he knows so much detail about the culture, about the stories and the buildings and the history of Maryville College. He's unbelievable, but I heard about Lane before I met him, and he exceeded my expectations. We were so honored to have him here tonight, and I hope we have him back again for another event. Thank you, Lane.
Lane's not an alum of Maryville College, but everybody thinks he is because he really captures both the factual history and the spirit of the place and communicates it in a way that's really infectious and builds enthusiasm for everyone.
I'm Susie Booker, Vice President for Advancement at Maryville College. We're celebrating our bicentennial, and Lane was great enough to prepare a special piece for it, and it was a hit. He's wonderful. It was phenomenal. Got a little teary-eyed, laughed. It was great. So I highly, highly recommend him. You can't go wrong.